Which one? I mean, I'm both of them. I mean, then you say you got food.
Yeah.
Well, which one was it?
I think it was like the one, yeah, like planes, planes.
The one that's like, kind of hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is, But if you go to the one that's in Ocean City.
Well, good morning. I'm going to record this for the Weiss channel. That. Okay. Liliana. I'm recording for the Weiss channel. Okay. So, do we have phones face down, please? Phone face down, close laptops. All right. Then we're going to do scatter plots. Scatter plots. I'm sorry, scatter. Okay. For example, I am just making up this example. But in general, would you agree that like the more hours you study, the better you will do on a test, right?
Yeah.
No.
You can technically study.
Right. This is very, very general. It's not, I know there are people that there comes a point, if you try to study more, it'll make you do worse. That is actually true. However, just for the purposes of understanding what scatter plots are, pretend, please, that the more you study, the better you'll do on a test, okay? So let's pretend, for example, if you have 0 hours studying, then you probably won't do all that well, maybe around there. Maybe 1 hour, maybe you can do a little better. Maybe 2 hours, you do even better. 3 hours, even better. Okay. Now, admittedly, there will be some people who study not at all and still do really well, right? And there are some people that study maybe 5 or 6 hours and not do so well, right? Okay. But maybe along here, the point is that the more you study, the better, the higher your grades will be, right? So does it make sense that if I were to make a line, it would look something like this, right? This is called a positive correlation, a positive correlation. Okay. By the way, once again, for anyone who came in late, I am recording for the Weiss channel, okay? This is called a positive correlation. Now, just for purposes of sake of argument, let's just pretend that the more hours you play on PlayStation, the worse you'll do on a test, because probably you're doing less studying than playing on PlayStation, right? For example, if you're doing very little on PlayStation, maybe you're getting a really good grade, right? Maybe you can even play an hour or two and still get a good grade. Maybe even 3 or 4 hours and still get a pretty good grade. Or even 4 or 5 hours and still not do so bad. Right? But once you get into maybe 9 or 10 hours, you might not be doing so well. Right? You're getting a bad grade. Okay. Does it make sense though that here, if I were to make a line, it's going downward as you go across, right? Okay, this is called a negative correlation. Okay, as the number of hours on PlayStation increase, the test scores decrease. Okay. What about here? Here, what would be the correlation of the number of Oreo cookies that you eat and your test score? Would you imagine that that would have any correlation? No, right? So you could have no Oreo cookies and do really well. You can have no Oreo cookies and do really poorly. All right? You could have 3 Oreo cookies and do really poorly, or 3 Oreo cookies and do really well. Right? There could be anywhere, just anywhere. These points could be anywhere. Regardless of how many cookies you eat, you could get any score. The point is that there is no correlation. Here, there is no correlation between Oreo cookies eaten and test score. The points are just all over the place. Okay. Let me please show you what your crazy easy assignment will look like today. There is an assignment today on IXL. Well, if you get them straight correct, I think it'll be just like 10.
You said
IXL.
He just said
If you get 10 straight correct, you should get to 80. Let's count them, all right? Let's count them. Let's see how many it takes me to get to 80 today. All right. We are going to do IXL today. I want you to let me do it before you do it, because there are a couple of things you should see first. Okay? So look here, please. I'm going to ask you to please watch before you do it yourself, okay? All right. Would you agree that this one here shows no, it's not positive or negative. There's no trend, right? Okay. I'm already at 15. Here, would you agree that this is a positive trend? Okay. This one would be negative, right? Although it's almost straight up and down, it's still going in the negative direction. Okay, I'm already at 39 and I've done 3. This one's going to be positive. It looks straight up and down, but here, oh, by the way, there's a pencil here. All right. It's still going kind of up and to the right. You see that? Okay. So that is a positive trend. All right. This one is negative, right? It's going down and to the right. Okay. Negative trend. What's going on?
okay.
Oh, I gotta hit submit. Oh my God. I am having a brain fart today. Okay, now here. I'm gonna draw a line in here like this, okay? The question says though, which is a better prediction for y when x equals 6? Here is 6 for x, right? So what here, right here, right, matches up with, right, 4. I didn't match it perfectly, right? But it's definitely closer to 4 than 0, right?
Look like 4. Good work. Thank you. I'm already at 63. All right. Here, what's the better prediction for y when x equals 92? Here is 92 right about here. All right. And I don't know, I think I'm going to draw a line in here. Something like that, right? 92 maybe right here, right? Is that closer to 10 or 49? Definitely closer to 10, right? Easy, man. Okay. Easy, right? Here, x equals 6. When x is 6, I would say my line is kind of like this. All right, 6. All right. Now in my line, I'm right about at 2. But since I have a choice between 7 and 1, I'm going to choose 1. Does that make sense? Fantastic. All right. I'm going to draw another line here. X is 79. When x is 79, right about here, it looks like I'm somewhere close to 20 for y. What are my choices? 59 and 13. Well, closer to 13 than 59. Would you agree with that? All right, that got me to 80. Now, look at this, by the way. This one, says y equals 10. Y equals 10 up here, right? So this one, be careful. It doesn't say x equals 10. It says y equals 10. So what's x? X, all right, would be, oh, for me, it looks like somewhere in between 6 and 7, right? All right, I'll choose 6. I know I'm past, but I want to show you when you might get one where y, it gives you a y equals, right? So, but you were talking today while I showed that one. All right, x is 62, y is around 90, according to my line. Well, closer to 76 than 33. No, look at this one. This one here is no trend. Straight is going to be a trend. Straight up and to the right is positive. Straight across? Straight up, it's going to lean a little bit one way or the other. It's going to be a little bit to the right or to the left if it's straight. It won't be straight up. There'll be a little lean one way or the other. Okay. Okay, here, I want to do one more. Here, when y is 93, okay, check this out. Y is 93 right about here. Okay, I get x to be somewhere around 50, right? I'm going to choose 47, okay? All right, there's no trend here, right? Oh, I got to 100. All right, so there you go. All right. You've been watching the Weiss channel.